Okay. This is live, people, so get used to it. Anyways, my name is Ethan.
And I'm Tim J.
And we are playing Black Ops 3 Zombies. I don't know what part this is. Actually, it says part 1 right now. But then again, you won't see that. I'll change the part later on, the name. Anyways, once I find out. Anyways, let's begin. Why am I so sweating and yet the AC is on? It's like, it's almost like it's blowing warm air in when it should be blowing cool. Yeah. Plus if it has to be colder outside in order to do it.
Unless if you want to go for winter. That's cold enough for you.
No winter.
What, not yet?
Nope.
We still gotta go.
And also you look outside and you see a snowflake.
In the middle of fall?
It's still summer and we still have the hottest month to go, August. Oh, now that will be like in the almost 90s to 100. It'd be like, don't want to leave the house. You just want the AC to use yourself.
At least you're not living in Texas.
Oh,
or
Arizona.
Mexico?
Well, Mexico's not as bad as Arizona. Arizona and Texas together. But Arizona at the hottest can get up to 110 in the summer, right? So warm. Where's the gun? I was trying to find it. Is he talking to himself? Hey people, so if you're wondering where we were for the past week, in that almost week, well actually a week and a half, maybe this Wednesday, what do you want to tell them? What, briefly why we were gone for that long?
I kind of forgot what that was.
It was your family.
Oh yeah, I had a lot of family going around for 2 weeks.
Including Penny, the adorable dog. Maybe not the fluffiest, but it is the most hyper dog I know of. And
well, she is getting a little older, so she's not as hyper like she used to be.
Not like that one time where first time I met her, where she ran around the whole entire yard a few times. Me and Tim has to be on one each side. Just to catch her. Remember that?
Yeah, she's quick on her feet.
That was 2 years ago, but still a long, 3, 2 or 3. Well, when did I first met your family? Not your mom and dad, but your sister. No, I think it was 14. Yeah, 14 or so.
I don't remember which year that was.
Well, I knew you since 2012, right? From 10 Day. And then, so thanks to 10 Day Pete, I know him, you. But anyways, you, whatever. Anyways, the point is that after I didn't know you about your family, I heard how your sister now you mentioned, because you had another room, and I was wondering who that lived here before. You told me. But I never met them until 14 or 15. When I was, and I don't know if Penny was with them in 2014, was it? Was Penny around for that long? When did they get that? When did they get the doll?
I don't know which.
How many? Has it been longer than a few years? Probably been several. I like almost said. Well, how old is Penny anyway?
I never found out.
Yeah. We're not pros at this, by the way. We're still not pros after so many years. And ever since 2012 we've been playing this in Black Ops 1, and yet you would think we would be good at this right now, after zombie after zombie after zombie, but and we will play Infinite Warfare in maybe after this, but then again, seems like the Call of Duty series is more popular on the channel than others. But then again, yeah. So it says, don't want to play games that people don't want to see. Yes. Crash Bandicoot is our favorite, so we'll still play that, but not on the year, but we'll just play it once in a while. It's just kind of like mostly Black Ops, or mostly, not Black Ops, mostly Call of Duty, or mostly, what is it, Borderlands 2. We will do pre-sequel, maybe, but but that's it. It might not be possible. I mean, it's possible, but it's not like possible as in
it's just really slow going.
Well, not slow. It's just hard to do. At level 1, it's not supposed to be level 15. Like it's just so hard to be a level 1 character with less if we have a level higher, but even then it's just still too hard. We played it before a year ago, last year, and tried it out, and just the very first mission is pretty hard.
Well, except for the part when you get to the first boss in it. Good luck.
Yeah. I see the light. I see all red. I see the light. Okay. Yeah. I would rather not play this map. The ones that yeah. I mean, it's better than the moon map. It's better than the moon map, though.
Got the first part. For the shield?
Yeah.
In here.
Why am I still sweating? It's not supposed to be hot. I mean, it's humid, but it's not. But yes, it's AC on high and it's still humid. What the fuck? Don't you think it should be cooled down by now? This room?
It should.
Isn't that? Oh god. I just realized that's a boss. That's like the boss one right there.
Oh, I forgot about him.
I wish I would have threw a grenade in time. But if only Borderlands character could be in Black Ops, that'd be awesome. That'd be interesting. Then they would just already have like corrosion and incendiary ammo.
Especially when you have an overpowered weapon.
Although it probably wouldn't be
overpowered weapons won't do the trick on these guys.
There probably wouldn't be overpowered weapons in the Black Ops.
That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's...
But a little overkill?
Yeah. But if they have more weapons in this game available...
Ow.
Yeah.
He had to show up right there.
Well, we can play the... What is it called? You know, their totem? On totem, not the theater, not other one.
That's the box that never goes away?
Yeah. Because of the Coca-Cola machine. Well, not Coca-Cola machine. Well, if it was Coca-Cola machine, it would be... It sure doesn't taste anything like Coca-Cola. It tastes like piss water. No. Oh wait, is this beer? No. Blech. No. Okay. No. You try it, but yeah, it still helps. Damn it. It was not stirred to untoasted yet. Night of the Undead. Do we have any not gumballs? Do we have any what's it called? Fast Meg is really good. As well as, oh yeah, what you already have. Yeah. Do we have any of the look in the video?
You really are into that.
Wait. 0. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And somehow we look back and it says 999.
Oh, that'll keep us busy for a while.
Yep.
Threes.
Wait. If we had a green screen out here, which we do have one, but then again, I think it's all in my place on the stands and all. Wait, where is the green screen? Do I have it?
I think you have it.
I even have a white screen. Why did I buy that if I wasn't ever gonna use it for something? I bought it for something. For a video screen, I guess. But green screens work better, but then we try to remember, and it just had some kind of reflection off of it, of the green screen when we did it. Either with I don't know with iPad or with something else. We remember it was kind of like we had a. Don't you remember that? We were behind the green screen. We were doing stuff, pretending whatever. I was playing a video and stuff, but then somehow we found an app on the iPad or something that you either on yours or mine, and it was like, but use the green screen to as that, or something, or was it some other game or whatever like an app?
I don't know which one. What we were using.
It was like I remember something. It was like with green screen. Although I think it was probably just that one game that for Xbox, what was it? Machinist Sports. But it was like that. Remember that bunch of little mini games, the little stuff, or even the one when we were in the popcorn machine. No, that was fun. Oh, that was just funny.
Especially when the guy is hungry.
Yeah.
Tries to eat us and we're trying to get out of there.
Yeah, it was like that. And if you, I don't have access to that channel anymore, people. So I wish I did, because it has 6,100 and something views on there, but only 78 subscribers on it. If I had access to that channel, I would name it to a different one. Human Needs something, whatever. Anyways, but I was trying to get access to it the other day. But I called this one chick who had my number before, the old number I had on the account. So I called that number. Do not call this number, of course. You don't even know the number, so you can't call it. But anyway, so it's a 387 number and 99 that is. But it was, and I called that number. I don't know who, a chick on there. I should have called during the day, but instead I called at 1 in the morning at this person at this house, and it was a cell phone, and of course she had. Good thing it was a cell phone, but then again, otherwise I want to get a code from it. So I asked her for a Google verification code, and all, because I had a two-step verification thing on, when I should have just kept it off for all my accounts, but yet I don't know why I left it on. And wish I would have restart life, go back in life and
or just go back in time and
and then change the number, remove the number before I had it, before I switched numbers. Otherwise, I wouldn't have to do this. But next time I will do this for the other one. But then again, all in all, and at the very end of this, she didn't call me back the next day and complained because her husband has a bunch of verification codes being sent to her phone for up to an hour of just notification after notification after notification for up to an hour of and she had somehow a 6 hour drive to do somewhere. So she was very mad. Pissed off. I would understand too if I was that way, but if I was in that situation too. But I didn't mean to. I should have called later on, but didn't. So, but then so I got a code, but somehow the Google keeps asking for a different code every time. So I didn't want to keep calling her every single time or text her every single time early in the morning on that day, bugging her about. Otherwise, she'll call the police and for a phone complaint and stuff, and I don't want that. So basically, yeah, I probably won't get that account back. But if I do, future I will let you know, people. But anyways, as I was saying, that if you want to see those videos of me and him almost getting eaten by a man, or a human, because we're in a popcorn machine, and don't ask us how we got in the popcorn machine. Go to it won't be in the, probably won't be in the link below, but you have to type in Connect, KINECT, Sports Channel 1, and you'll connect it with, that was, for that Xbox. So KINECT, Sports Channel 1, no space at all. Like, otherwise you'll find some other channels instead. It has to be no space at all. And then I don't know why I named it that, but I guess it was because it was Sports Channel, and that sort of thing. But anyways, or if you'd like to see us make a full hour show by playing Rock Band, which was not really a rock. I don't think it was called Rock Band. It was more of an air band.
Yeah, I think it was air band. I think, and it was annoying.
It was fun, but
not the greatest, but
I prefer the popcorn or or if you want to see us underwater, and that one other one, which there's many videos of it, and they will not look like this fully at all. It'll look like shit. It'll look like it'll look a little pixelated, maybe not that pixelated, but just
it's
not
somehow very good quality.
Yeah, still 720 pixel. I mean, that's still HD, but not all of them will. So do not watch the. I mean, if you want to, you kind of brace yourself, but if you want to watch, let's do the Connect Sports channel. Connect Sports videos, which are on that channel. Where we don't have footage of the game, only us looking like we're bowling and stuff. Because we got it from a website, Connect Share, website that I discovered from after that, and so we can download them and upload them on the YouTube and all. So that's what we did for a little while. Then we stopped doing it, and then we went back into Connect Sports Rivals, which I don't know if that is on this channel. I don't think it is. It's on the, what channel was that? Or was it even on the, I know, wasn't it ever upload? Did we ever do it on that channel?
I don't remember which one it was under, but
I think it was on. I would think it'd be on this one, but it's when I looked through all the videos that I have, I don't think I've seen that one. I might have been wrong, but if you people see it in the playlist or any of the playlists, go ahead and check it out. We did VR as well, which is very interesting. We'll do more VR in the future when our better games are out than just mini games. Because many games of VR are not exactly as fun as you would think. Like VR World and stuff, which PlayStation VR World is fun, but that's a bunch of mini games together. When there's a game that, like, I think The Last of Us had a VR, or did they not?
I don't think it is.
Oh, I remember this one.
You miss that good, don't you?
I forgot that this had the older, still has the old guns to it. Although it's updated, but still has old guns. Thought they would at least replace to get some of the guns. What if they had the ray gun in Borderlands 2?
They probably do some pretty big damage.
Well, it would be a laser gun, yeah. But it would just be almost like, what is it called? What gun is it? Like a electric gun. It would just shoot electricity instead. So there's already kind of ray guns on there. Just doesn't look like it. But, you know, if you want to see us immerse ourselves with the cringy, old, foggy video look. And I mean, it was, at the time it wasn't, but
Yeah,
it's more people,
like
but...
for the Xbox 360 and
and
Xbox One and...
Well, the 360 was, I don't think we did for SS1 on that channel, because that's when in 2000 and, I don't know what year. I think it was like, well, a few years ago. Several maybe. But I lost access to the channel because I, stupid enough, well, not stupid, well, I'm stupid, but I was stupid to, then I thought I put my new number on there, then I forgot it was my old number, and I didn't call it at that time, so I was waited years later, and I should have done it then. But then again, didn't think about it. And then so eventually, if I get the channel back, well, we might actually switch. We might switch back and forth with. Well, we can't really because it's. Well, we could, but this PS4 can only do one channel. And if we had the game capture device, which we do have, oh, actually, we remember Rockfield game capture.
Yeah.
Very suckish quality HD. It's HD, but it was suckish, and it didn't work very well on my computer. And then we went to
how tricky it was just to keep getting it set up every time.
And it just kept right. Then it freezes the computer, and they can't or recording.
You always have to keep hooking up to your laptop and so on.
Yeah, then we switched to Elgato, and I would say that was a much better experience. I would say Elgato. Until we discovered from the Xbox One and the PS4 that they had their own capture software thing. So therefore, for live stream like this. So while you're watching this, a live stream. That's why we have no control of this except for just shutting down the recording. That's it. And if you, and of course, at least YouTube keeps an archive of every single video, so you don't ever have to. So it's not like Twitch, where you know how Twitch is with video setting, where if you do a live stream right, and then it's like, but then it only lasts for maybe a month or so before it disappears.
Yeah.
Unless if you buy a subscription for it, and then, which I don't want to. then you know, it's not worth it. It's just like mostly ad-free and stuff, and it'll keep it longer of archives, but not permanently. So the only way to do that would be to download the video from as an after being made of the live stream, which take a lot of memory on the computer, and then having to put it back on YouTube or something, or on there every time, which is kind of a waste of my time to do so every time. So I don't know why we did it for Connect Sports channel at first, but then again, I guess then, well, actually I think I do remember partially. It was remember we, well, when we were walking, you know, that down to junior high, we, on a partly sunny day, I guess, whatever day it was, the weather was nice. Not like that one day where we were walking partially to junior high, and then it starts raining as soon as it's at least it's not hard rain. As soon as I said that, it was like, yeah, I felt a heavy drop, like, ew. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it was just like when we were walking Ghosts.
Yeah.
Then it rains.
Yeah, it's like that.
At that time?
Yeah. As soon as I said, I jinxed it. As soon as I jinxed it, it literally happened. The soft rain then harder and harder, but within seconds. I mean, we were not that far. Junior high is not far away from this place at all, and we were not even that far away we were gonna walk to the stop sign. We didn't even walk to that far, just to maybe the first stop sign. And then, in seconds, it kept getting harder and harder and harder. And then we just, and heavy drops, you know. And, even though Ghost didn't seem like she cared, she probably enjoys the rain. I mean, it was probably that dogs tend to enjoy water more than we do.
Well, some do, some don't.
Cats, on the other hand, don't.
Well, good luck with them. Trying to make them go out.
But as we were walking her, you know, on a different day, we were, in 2012, we thought of, I mentioned the idea, why don't we have Connect Sports, and we have whatever else, you know, why don't we make a channel or something? And we didn't, of course we had no capture card or nothing, no device or anything. We just had that Xbox 360, 2 controllers, your old TV, your 720, your old 720 TV. Still on some of the videos on the you'll see in the background if you don't know what I'm talking about. And we only had a camera. I don't know what camera. I don't think it was my other one. It was just a weak, like a webcam. Maybe not webcam or something else. Whatever it was. But then again, and then I said, why don't we create a channel? You know, like, you mean like for YouTube or something? And I'm like, yeah. And we just like created a bunch of videos. And because I think that's when we discovered about Connect Share. You know, that allowed us to share the videos of the Connect videos. That the Connect capture share, you know, thing on the website that you know, where when you had the old Connect camera, it was horrible quality. But then at the time it was not horrible. It was just at the time. When I discovered that, because on the game itself, not Connect Sports, or maybe it was on Connect Sports, it said, remember at the very end of each game, it said like upload or download or something, or find it on this website. We didn't know, we looked on the website, it's a free account that we think we created, and still had that account, by the way, insisting. But I don't know any of the information, I don't think. Unless if it's and even if I did know it, I don't have that email anymore, so. By the way, the Google account is no longer active. That's what I was talking about. Otherwise, if I did not have the two-step verification thing on, I would have access to it right now. So I had the password changed, so that was a good thing. But at the same time, it won't allow me to go any further because of the two-step verification security thing. So I'm screwed with that, and I don't want to keep bugging her. So you know, anyone can just call police nowadays and complain about anything, and it would just, you know. But and I don't, of course I won't get in trouble, but I could get in trouble, but I just don't want to. Anyways, but whether it's an important channel or not, I think we should be glad we moved on from that channel to a way better channel that has way more HD quality now, still up to 720 pixel, but maybe 1080. But that's only if we have the capture card again. So we got one.
It's a good thing I have a 48 widescreen TV here.
Yeah.
Better than the small TV I had before.
Because if we did not move on with our lives or of our systems and stuff, and we love the Xbox 360, which we still do, kind of. It's just then older, but it's still kind of like a, you know, it's almost like the PS2. You know, it's a classic.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, really. Well, like, give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you don't, then, you know, subscribe to our channel, this channel and all, and that sort of thing, and I'm dead, or I'm gonna go, so. But anyways, I hope there was a nuke or something at least. I'm out of ammo, so that's why I can't do anything about it. I'm trying to get a max ammo too while I'm doing this, because you get more perks when you stand them versus that. But if we did not move on to our systems and all, and started everything older, this channel wouldn't be as successful as it is now, which is not saying much now. Maybe for the future, but not now, because it's not as successful, but it's growing. But if we did not upgrade stuff like the TV and the other stuff too, and whatever, especially the systems, because the new games matter, the old games don't. But actually, okay, let me rephrase that. Old games do matter, but it's the retro games that is like, I mean, Donkey Kong. But then Mario is still good. But then it's like that, and Mario is still existing today with Mario Maker and all. But then again, like that, but like Crash Bandicoot and stuff. Like if they just gave up on that, it would, well, yeah, it would give up on that. But at the same time, it would just kind of like we wouldn't be playing the. Although I can't wait until Borderlands 3 comes out, when it does, whatever that is, to be determined.
It's always those big questions, and when it's going to happen.
They're still working on their other games, on their, you know, they do have other games too, you know, so they're still working the boats down on that. But a game doesn't just come out in a month. It comes out like few years, like movies. It takes they need it perfected, so they don't have too many bugs. But they'll still have bugs. They'll just not. They just don't want to have too many bugs. But they'll want to have a quick release before, you know, just so that people can enjoy it. Because they won't enjoy it if they have a bad experience. If they have that bad experience on it, yeah.
Especially if all the bugs going around it.
Like Black Ops 1. Yeah.
Yeah, some of those glitches were just so funny. And especially Black Ops 2.
We could always play, maybe, I mean that's an old game still, but we could play it if we want to, Borderlands 1, that is.
Well,
But that's, isn't that for that's for the older system, isn't it? Not for PS4. Don't they, but they don't have a remaster, they don't have a remastered for the, or available for it, right?
no, the only way to get that one, the very first one, you would have to try out the, like a PlayStation Now.
Oh, you mean they're a part of a subscription base?
You start off free before you think about.
Oh, well, I mean, well, yeah, but you have
For
to,
7 days.
yeah. Well, PlayStation Now, I don't know what about. I don't know nothing about it, except that maybe it. Well, do you get games for free, or do you get games for a cheaper price or something?
I never tried it out, so.
Maybe I think they might have a video subscription too, which is part of PlayStation Now. But yeah, it's almost like Amazon Prime. Well, actually, Amazon Prime is way more better than PS Now, because then you get 2 free day shipping. But other than that, everything is like only one good feature, and the rest is horrible. You know, it's like nothing good about it, except for one little feature, like something's free, or there's no tax, or oh, it's cheaper. But it's not worth it. Unless if there was a game that specifically is exclusive for PS Now that you really want to get, then you probably will try it for just 7 days, and then cancel within 7 days before it actual. But you don't have a card online though. You don't have like a debit card, so you don't have to worry about being charged. Actually, you would have to probably have a valid credit or debit card in order to start the trial. So yeah, but then you can cancel it before the trial is over. If it's just you just have to have it just to get the game. Then as the game is downloading, you just and installed completely. Then you take off the trial, because you wouldn't need a PS Now just to play the game, only just to download and install it. You know, it's trial it out. So I guess PS Now allows people to trial the game, maybe before buying, before you buy something, which is a good feature. But because then you don't have to be committed to buying the game if you're just trying to demo trial. Well, we can play The Last of Us on here though. That's the remastered version. I don't think we have any videos of that.
No.
We have Uncharted on here, there, but we don't. But we stopped playing it after a while, and we only had like 2 videos of it, just with you playing. It's that if you go on there, you'll see it says Uncharted Thieves End with Tim. That's it, and then it'll say Part 1, Part 2. That's it. And then that's when we stopped playing, because we don't have it anymore. But he sold it. But then but of course that just came with. I remember when you first got the system. I think.
Yeah, it came with it.
I wasn't with you to get the system. You probably got it before I seen you. And on the same day that you got it, though, you asked me to come here, and then we did, and I helped you sort of set it up, I guess. But I mean, it was probably easy just to connect it all together. But really, it's mostly the signing in with the account or something, or having to do that. You know, all the account stuff and whatever. As new thing, not as fun to do, but it's still. But I managed to get that though, without dying somehow. Hey, look at the video.
We're seeing the light.
Help me. Help me. I'm down here. I'm crawling up the stairway slowly and painfully. That'd be weird, but funny. Maybe not funny. Oh, weird. If they go back into Clancraft 1, where are you at? Where when you teleported from in the projection room to the theater, how you seen the doctor room and the other rooms? How if they integrated that into the game again as like a new map, like those kind of maps that integrated that from Black Ops 1 to those. Where you end up in the dentist room, you'll end up in those rooms. You guys they look familiar. By the way, if only they had the map that again with the president.
I wish they had that back, but
that was actually not bad. So Ronald Reagan or something. Was there one that was it Ronald Reagan or some other president that was talking?
That was John F. Kennedy.
Oh, a better president than Ronald. Although Ronald kind of was good too, but then again.
Well, the map was just known as 5.
Yeah, but
kind of a strange name for a map, don't you think? Just 5.
Although 5 what? No.
5 questions?
Oh, we better end this. So I'm not the season.
And I'm Tim J.
And we'll be in the next part, whatever that is. So, subscribe to this channel and all, and we will see you in the next part. Bye-bye.
Boy, when you leave the room.
I hope